Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we are unlocking something truly special. We're looking at a text called the Heart Sutra. Now, I know that might sound like a very serious ancient document, and, well, it is ancient, but I actually want you to think of it more like a magical instruction manual. It's basically a secret code from thousands of years ago, and it's designed to do one very specific thing. Teach us how to feel completely peaceful inside, no matter what crazy things are happening in the world around us.
Let me ask you a quick question, and be totally honest here. Have you ever felt really angry, sad, or just worried when things change? Think about it. Maybe a favorite toy broke and literally couldn't be fixed. Or maybe your absolute best friend had to move to a new school, and it just felt terrible. We all get that tight, uncomfortable feeling right in our chests when things just don't go the way we want them to. It's a completely universal feeling.
So let's dive into Section 1, Why Do We Feel Sad? It really boils down to some very relatable, everyday human experiences. It's that incredibly frustrating feeling of getting sick on the exact day you really wanted to go out and play. It's losing a beloved pet or a super special item. Or, hey, wanting a specific gift and not getting it. Or even just being forced to do chores or eat your vegetables when you absolutely don't want to. Everyone from adults, right down to kids, experiences these exact same frustrations.
So, the absolutely crucial point here is this. We feel sad because we want things to stay exactly the same forever. We have this super powerful wish to just hit a giant pause button on life the second things are going perfectly. We want to freeze time, but, well, here is the big truth of the universe. Absolutely everything changes. And because everything changes, holding on too tight to the way things are right now, that's what actually hurts us.
Which brings us to Section 2, the secret of emptiness.
Now, the word emptiness, or sunyata, is honestly pretty misunderstood. When we hear the word empty, we usually think of a scary, dark void where nothing exists, right? Like a completely blank, lonely space. But the Heart Sutra says that is entirely wrong. Emptiness does not mean nothing exists. Instead, think of it as room for change. It basically means nothing in the entire universe has a permanent, fixed label. Everything is constantly moving, flowing, and totally connected to everything else.
People sometimes mistakenly think Buddhist emptiness is this pessimistic, dark room where absolutely nothing matters. But the true secret of emptiness? It's a magical, bright space literally full of possibilities. Because things aren't rigidly locked into being just one way forever, they can become anything. The universe isn't some solid brick, it's a giant, interconnected web of life that's constantly transforming.
I absolutely love this quote. Empty means it's not permanently fixed. It means it can change into anything. Because things are empty of stubborn fixed rules, there is always hope. It means a really bad day isn't stuck being a bad day forever. It can easily change into a wonderful tomorrow. Your sadness isn't permanent either. It has the room to change right back into joy.
Let's look at Section 3, the ice and water rule. Think about ice and water for a second. Ice represents what we call form. It looks really solid, hard, stubborn, and fixed. If you hit it, it breaks. But water represents emptiness. It flows, it constantly moves, and it can seamlessly take the shape of any container you pour it into. It's completely adaptable. But here is the real magic trick. Ice is literally just water. When you hold a block of ice, you're really just holding water that has temporarily taken on a solid shape. When it warms up, it melts and flows right back again. It doesn't disappear at all, it just transforms. And you know what? Our bodies, our feelings, and our problems are exactly like that block of ice. They seem so incredibly solid and permanent right now, but they're really just temporarily taking shape before they eventually flow into something else. And this brings us to the ultimate, singular truth of the Heart Sutra. There is just one underlying substance to all of reality. Ice, water, and steam might look completely different, but they are all the exact same thing. Just like that, you and the entire universe aren't separate. You are literally one continuous, connected flow of energy.
Moving right along to Section 4, Finding Your Inner Peace.
The original text uses this wonderful word, zhao zhen, which basically means to shine a light or illuminate. Imagine walking into a pitch-black room and seeing this terrifying monster on the wall. You're completely frozen with fear. But then, you flip on the light switch. You instantly see it wasn't a monster at all. It was literally just a shadow being cast by a chair. The monster didn't die or anything. You just saw the truth. Shining the light of wisdom makes our fears disappear because we suddenly see they were just temporary shadows. So here are your practical steps. Next time you feel upset, try this. Step 1. Just notice that tight, bad feeling in your chest. Step 2. Shine your light. Remember the ice and water rule. Tell yourself, hey, this anger is just a block of ice. It feels super solid right now, but it's going to melt and change. And step 3, stop holding on so tightly. Don't fight the ice. Just let it melt and let your feelings flow like water.
When you finally master this, you unlock the real superpowers of emptiness. First, you realize you don't actually have to be angry forever. Your anger can and will melt. Second, you can forgive people who have hurt you because you understand they're changing too. They aren't just frozen as bad guys for eternity. And finally, you just feel so much lighter and freer. Honestly, it feels exactly like dropping a massively heavy backpack you didn't even realize you were carrying.
The Heart Sutra ends with a really beautiful magical mantra, Gete, Gete, Paragate. Translated simply, it means go, go, go beyond, everyone go together to peace. It isn't some dark, mysterious spell at all. It's actually a wonderful, encouraging cheer. It's the ancient teachers cheering us on, basically telling us to step beyond our fears and walk together into a much brighter, happier way of living.
Which leaves us with one final thought to carry with you today. The very next time you feel completely stuck, stubborn, and just upset like a frozen block of ice, will you remember to shine your light, let go, and just flow like water? Thank you so much for exploring this profound ancient wisdom with me.